Alright guys, hello and welcome to Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. So, yeah, let's go ahead and start. I have been so excited for this game. I have been pretty much waiting for this for, like, 9 years. Because the first game I ever played was Radiant Dawn on the Wii, and I've always wanted another console-based Fire Emblem game. So let's go ahead and start. The expansion pass has been applied. Awesome, I did buy that. You can now select the Officer's Academy uniform for the protagonist. This uniform can be found in the journal. If it is selected, the player character will wear the uniform during events, battles, or while in the monastery. Whew. Extras. Music library, voiceover language, and wipe data. Right, let's go ahead and start a new game. Normal for beginning and intermediate players, and hard for experienced players. I guess I'm an experienced player-ish, so let's go with that. Casual. Fallen units rise again after battle ends. Oh, I hate that. Classic. Fallen units are lost forever. Yes, because that's how you're supposed to play Fire Emblem. Connect to the network and play online? Sure. Oh, I hope this doesn't take forever. Okay. That's a big meteor thing. What?
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die! 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 You took everything that I loved! He's gone now, Mother.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? bed in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
This is unusual, so... Oh, okay. So we already have the, So we immediately meet Sophis. That's interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and choose the male form. Oh, so you can't actually change your character like in Awakening. I'm actually okay with that.
Who are you anyway?
I'm a ghost, I'm a demon, and I'm immortal. Well, I'll be honest, I'm quite immortal.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
My name is Byleth, because I really don't like playing Fire Emblem games with a name besides a
I shall not ever grow
default.
accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Month 1 Guardian Moon. Day what? No, it isn't. Huh. So we can choose Guardian Moon, Ethereal Moon, Red Moon or Red Wolf Moon, Wyvern Moon, Horsebow Moon, Verdant Rain Moon, Blue Sea Moon, Garland Moon, Harpstring Moon, Great Tree Moon, Lone Moon, or the Pegasus Moon. I have no idea what any of these do based on a name. Based on a name, let's go ahead and go with the Guardian Moon. That's the standard anyway. And whatever, let's choose the middle of the month.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
That seems unlikely, alright.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
Begin? Begin what? Begin what? So there's actually voice acting in this game, which is definitely a surprise from the other Fire Emblem games where my voice is stressed out, reading all the words. Alright, I'm waking up. Yeah, I was dreaming about a war. I was dreaming about both, actually. I was dreaming about a war.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3... In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
Alright, I'll avoid it.
Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Oh. Alright.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
Uh-oh.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. Oh, okay. So there's 5 save files and we can save in either of them. Awesome. Oh no, I hope this loading screen isn't too slow. Well, it's not too bad. It's pretty good, actually. A skirmish at dawn. Prologue. An inevitable encounter. Player phase. Oh, this is reminding me of Radiant Dawn.
Before they overrun the village. Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village.
Yes, let's do that. Oh, so can I, there we go. Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village.
First. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Alright. Movement. Select a unit and move them to an enemy. While your unit is next to an enemy, the command window will open. To attack, select the attack command and choose a weapon. Alright, so we have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. Is there a way? How can I configure this? Difficulty hard. Can't do anything about that now. I hope it's not Radiant Dawn hard mode, because that is weird. Just like no weapon triangle and oh, that was so weird. Okay, combat animations on, assist animations on. Oh, this music is amazing. Battle speed fast. Let me just quickly move some units. Okay, maybe I'll keep it on slow for now, for normal. Automatic cursor, the cursor will start each, yeah, that's fine. HP gauges on, grid on. Ooh, I don't like how strong that grid is. I need it, but it's like really strong. Yeah, it's really strong. I don't like how sort of deep that grid is. I wish there was a way to change grid opacity, but I'll keep it off for now unless I need it. I don't know how big the minimap is. Cursor movement overview. Cursor movement. I want to change this because it feels a little bit laggy, but I guess that's just I guess that's just how it works. Restrict the camera. Let it move freely. That's fine. ZR. Horizontal camera. Yeah, that's all good. Music volume. These are all fine. Fódlan wins. That's the name of the track. Okay, let's... how do we inspect? Oh, it's X. That's weird. Okay, so we have a couple units. Edelgard is from the Ardreskian Empire, level 1 noble with... What are these numbers? 21 attack! Why are they so high? Every Fire Emblem game is different though. Oh, there's a total, which is actually useful. Currently Edelgard has an Iron Axe and a Vulnerary. And ability to use swords. How do we navigate this? Come on. Sword prowess, level 1, grants hit +5, okay. Axe prowess, grants hit +7. Okay, Edelgard definitely seems to be an axe user since she comes with an axe. And she also has authority level 1, which grants might +2 with gambits. We also have Byleth, that's us. From the mercenaries, he is a commoner with a lot of hit, not quite as much attack as Edelgard, naturally, since he's using a sword. And oh, does everyone start with relatively equal stats? Relatively equal. Yeah, relatively speaking. Apparently Byleth has a lot more dex. Dimitri here with lower res, a little bit more defense. Is that charisma as a stat? Or no, charm. Raises gambit's might, hit rate, and violence. Okay. Violence. And oh, avoidance. And Leicester lineage. Everyone here gains an additional 1.2 times XP. Well, Dimitri and those guys. And we gain 1.2 times XP, and adjacent units also gain 1.2 times XP. So let's not go ahead and delay too much longer. We also have Gerald. Is a lance user. With a foe 2 or more spaces away. Keen intuition. Okay, that's interesting. So that basically means Gerald is very resistant to distant enemies. And this is awesome. All the mounted units in this game appear to have Canto, which is... Actually, we'll have to see what type of Canto it is, because if it's the type of Canto in the earlier Fire Emblem games versus the type of Canto in Radiant Dawn and Path Radiance, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. So let's see, the first unit to attack... Who should we have attack first? Well, let's make sure Byleth gets a bunch of XP. Let's go ahead and have Edelgard hit. We're going to get hit back for... Ooh, this guy's using an iron sword. Yeah, let's have Dimitri hit. There is the weapon triangle. I'm pretty sure. I'm not quite sure, but I think there is. Oh. That guy has a lot of hit. Weapon durability. A weapon will break when repeated use brings its durability to 0. You can fight with a broken weapon, but your might and hit rate will be reduced. And enemies will make follow-up attacks more easily. Be careful with your weapons. You cannot repair them mid-battle. Alright. That's interesting. Okay. Based on things I saw... Combat bows. Bows can attack from long range, although their hit rate is reduced as range increases. They are highly effective against flyers like Pegasus Knights and Wyvern Riders. Okay, wait, what? Wait, so... Okay, you can attack at long range, but... So can you attack from, like, this far? Oh, okay, you can. So there's an ability called Curve Shot, which allows you to increase your range of attack. Regardless, let's go ahead and have... Actually, the best thing to do here would be to go ahead and have you sit there. And do this so that Edelgard...
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Alright, I will. If you can hit. Nice.
Witness my power.
Our axe is supposed to be that light. Battle menu. Use the battle menu to create bookmark saves, view tutorial guides, and more. To access it, press the A button when the cursor is on a space without an active unit. Battle phases. Once all of your units have taken action, the player phase ends and enemy phase begins. You can end the player phase early by selecting End from the battle menu. Let's go ahead and quickly check conditions. Defeat the enemy commander. And defeat conditions is any of your units fall. Interesting, okay. So we basically have Thief. We have a couple of Thieves. Oh, they're all called Thieves, but these guys are Myrmidons and I believe Brigands? Or are they just... Oh, Ruffians. Okay. Ruffians and Ruffians. They're all Ruffians, no matter what weapon they use. Okay. This is interesting. Let's go ahead and check everyone. So everyone has pretty much the same stats on enemy's side. 16 hit, 86 hit, 16 attack. And okay, everyone here has the same stats. And 5 crit. The enemy boss is Kostas. Thieves. Part of the Thieves, which are those who make their living by stealing, raiding, and plundering. Level 3, 30 HP, which Again, every Fire Emblem game is a little bit different in their representation of stats, or how good certain stats are, so yeah. Axe prowess grants 10 hit, 6 avoid, and crit avoid plus 6. Ooh, wow. Okay. That is interesting. It looks like this guy actually drops that iron axe when he dies, which explains the loot icon. That's actually nice that the loot icon is there. And of course we have Claude remaining. Let's go ahead and move you next to Byleth and talk.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Alright. No, there's no point trading anything. We actually have access to the convoy, which is interesting. A 400 slot goodness, how many items do we get in this game? Everyone just stood still.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the...
Terrain effects. Certain terrain will have effects on the unit occupying it. Forests, for instance, raise a unit's evasion and defense. Move your units to advantageous terrain and prepare to meet the enemy. Alright, sounds good. Let's go ahead and do that. I want to... Okay, in this situation... I want to keep units beside Byleth, because that ability, Professor's Guidance, actually does help quite a bit. 1.2 times XP is quite a bit, from what I can see. If this is anything like other Fire Emblem games, what's your movement range, by the way? Well, I can just count, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's a lot less than I... Whoa. Oh, okay, so there's a new way of representing... I want to zoom out a bit, but I don't know how to do that. Is there any way to zoom out? Oh, okay. So the minus button allows you to zoom out. Okay, that's good. I do like a zoomed out view in Fire Emblem games. A little bit more than a super zoomed in view. Let's go ahead and have you there. Yes, I know.
Good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Yep. Forests are not the only terrain type you'll encounter. Keep an eye out for others, such as thickets or heel tiles. You can see the effects of terrain by placing your cursor over it. Press the X button on an empty space to toggle terrain information and unit icons. Alright. These guys use swords and axes. Dimitri over here will move right there. Actually, do I want to do that? There we go. Gotta get used to these controls. Yes, I do, because if Dimitri gets attacked by... putting Edelgard there might have actually not been the best idea, since there's 2 swords. At least if I'm correct in that there is weapon triangle in this game. I have no idea yet.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
I'll certainly try my best. Whoa, oh, okay.
Fine opportunity. It's the combat arts I taught you.
Combat arts. Combat arts are powerful techniques that use more weapon durability than usual. They do not typically allow for follow-up attacks. Units learn new combat arts when their weapon skill levels go up. There are no combat arts for reason or faith. No skills grant magic instead. Okay, well, I seem to have made a mistake since I pressed the A button, which apparently skipped the enemy turn. That's unusual. I honestly did not expect that to happen, but okay. Whatever. Let's go ahead and get rid of those unit icons because I can't see anything. That's sad. I didn't get to see what these guys did, but I can see what they did this turn. A sword unit attacked Dimitri for a ton of damage. This guy attacked Edelgard, and you attacked no one because there's a rock here. Alright, fair enough. Let's go ahead and have Edelgard attack this guy. Only 70 hit.
Now you know your limits.
Now what's going to be interesting is finding out if there's true hit in this game or not, because if there is true hit in this game, that'll be different. So if we curved shot, we can hit basically the same range as a longbow, which is actually pretty good. Oh, it looks like curved shots do actually decrease the weapon durability also much more. Decreases it by 3, which is not ideal. And instead of showing us how much XP we have, it shows us how much XP until the next level, which is definitely different. 13 damage, yep. It's awfully flashy. That was a curved shot, though. And we'll have Dimitri attack you. Let's see what combat arts you have. You have Tempest Lance, which reduces weapon durability by 5. That's painful, but it increases attack and hit by quite a bit. Okay. Weapon durability reduction by 5 is pretty brutal, though.
Over already.
I'm actually very interested to see if there is true hit in this game or not, because if there is true hit, then that changes the way I play just a little bit. And we'll have Byleth kill this guy.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
That's very valid. Using items. Select the items option to change your equipped weapon or to use items such as vulneraries, which restore your unit's hit points.
Damn, why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Damn. Don't do that, that's mean. Item drops. An item icon on an enemy indicates that you'll get the item that is highlighted green in the unit's detail display when you defeat them. Okay, why is it skipping? Did I accidentally turn that on? I might have accidentally turned that on. My bad. Okay, interesting. So you guys have a lot of movement range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles versus all my units. 4 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that's a little bit sad that I have such awful movement. Oh, never mind. It makes sense why you guys have more movement range, because you guys are actually thief units, which all have. Always, in all Fire Emblem games, pretty much, 1 more tile of movement than normal units of the same class. And yes, you are also a thief. Apparently thieves in this game don't use daggers or, like, swords. They use axes. Interesting. Alright, interesting. Let's go ahead and turn on their movement range and try to get some advantageous positions here in the forest. I would like to move into... well, I want them to attack me this turn. Let's try to get attacked by only 1 unit. That would be ideal. Yeah, I can have Dimitri eat an attack out in the open there. I'm basically trying to split them up, but it looks like I won't be able to lure this guy out without splitting. Enemy phase. Ah, good. I want to see where they actually go. Nice, he missed. No, don't do that, Gerald. I need the XP.
Not my first fight. Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Alright, sounds good. Linked attacks. When you attack an enemy that is also in attack range of one or more of your other units, you will trigger a linked attack. During a linked attack, your avoid rate and hit rate are higher than normal. Linked attacks between certain units might also increase might. Good use of linked attacks is key to defeating powerful enemies. Linked attacks will also build support among the units involved. Alright, sounds good. So that guy's dead. Let's go ahead and have Edelgard move here. Also, can you tell Gerald to do something? No, you can't. Darn it. Ouch, 10 damage. That's not the most fun. Okay, how much might do you have though? You have attack 16, which you could die based on that. Attack 16 plus 19 minus Dimitri's defense times 2. So 16 plus 19. Oh my goodness. I need to do fast math. Sorry, okay, 35 it looks like. Yeah, 35 minus 14, which would be 25 minus another 4, so 21. Yeah, that's a dead Dimitri. Okay. At least it should be. My calculations could be wrong. Okay, as long as you hit, you won't get hit back. So, there we go. 99% chance to hit. If this was XCOM, that would have missed. Ooh. Actually, I'm not sure if there is weapon triangle in this game, because it doesn't seem that way. 13 times 2 would be really bad. Let's make sure Edelgard is in the forest, because Edelgard's hit and avoid is a little worse. I don't want units dying on the first thing. That would just be straight up sad. Okay, good. There's no other enemies in this map. Now the real question is, do I want to have these two exposed and Gerald exposed as well? Yeah.
Hey, you with the blank stare! Out of my way!
Hey, did you just call me? Did you just say I have a blank stare? Jeez.
What the? Aren't you Gerald the Blade Breaker?
The Blade
What's
Breaker?
a renowned mercenary like you doing here?
I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you
Started. Ooh. Beautiful. Don't double. Speaking of doubling, none of my units are able to double, which is like... That's just weird. Speed 7 versus... Oh, okay. Everyone has speed 7, that's why. If it's like other Fire Emblem games, speed has to be 4 above. Wait, increases avoidance... No. There's no way. There's no way they made a Fire Emblem game without doubling. That's like one of the most... That's like the main reason why speed is so important. Who do we want to give XP? Probably Edelgard, because he's our pro tag. Edelgard can double. 17x2, speed 8. Wait, really? That's only one above. How can you double him? Might also be because you're linked to 2 allies. Oh, you do have combat arts. Wrath Strike, which uses free durability. And does what? Increases attack by 5, increases hit by 10. Okay. That's quite a lot. Yeah, let's go ahead and have Byleth kill. Oh, we get the same like boss XP. Strength, speed, defense, and charm. I always think that's charisma. I guess charm and charisma are pretty close. Another step forward. Received an iron axe. Whoa. That's an axe in our back. That's not fun.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
The Beginning. Okay. Sophis is definitely a dragon. I'm like
Sothis.
90%
Yes,
sure.
that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
That's what I'm wondering. What are you talking about? Sophis? What does Sophis mean?
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd.
That really is
That
odd.
look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
No.
That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I am no child. I'm less than a child? I'm less than a child? Question mark?
Correct. You understand.
Wow.
You threw
Ouch.
yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Thank you. You stopped time?
I do not hear your gratitude. Perhaps I should force you to leave?
No, I'm just curious. I'm very sorry.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
What happens when time resumes? What now?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now,
Turn back the hands of time. Keep it frozen until I'm safe. How does... I don't think that's how time works, Byleth. I'll just stay here and wait to die.
of course. I must turn back the hands of time.
Wait, you can do that?
I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but All is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
So that's when we die, pretty much. Oh, we're back to here.
Hey, over here! Huh?
That's a convenient ability.
Hey, did you just...
Did I just... what?
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them.
Does Gerald know that we somehow reverse time?
The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
What? Stage complete. A skirmish at dawn. That took 6 turns. Oh, wait, I forgot that we probably should be finishing these faster, because BXP, if there is BXP. The MVP of that mission was Byleth. Or us, I guess. Connecting. Maybe I should have disabled internet, because if it takes too long, that'll be annoying. Most deployed. Edelgard, Claude, Dimitri, wait, what? I haven't even met half of those units.
Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages. Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monestary. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
Yes. He's a stranger to me. I'm a bandit. That is correct. He's a stranger to me.
Great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
Sure.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
Knights of Seros? They do seem rather skilled.
Do they now?
Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
Also, where are you talking to me from? Okay. Well, whatever.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question.
Yeah,
You're
about
clearly
that.
an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
The Knights of Seros? I didn't know he was a captain.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the 3 of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach Monestary. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
I feel like that
Everything would've
strategic
worked out
retreat
if
didn't
these
work.
2 hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
Adrestian Empire, land of ancient history. Holy Kingdom of Fargus, land of noble knights. Leicester Alliance, burgeoning League of Nobles. Considering the Adrestian Empire is technically, I believe, linked to Seros, that would be the most interesting one. Fargus is Dimitri, this is Edelgard, and this is Claude. That's his name. Let's go with the Adrestian Empire.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has
I know
fallen
that
from
that's
its former
probably
glory,
not
the
where
other
we
regions
select
are
the
merely
house, though.
offshoots that pale in comparison.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another
I'm
time.
pretty sure all three houses have their own special storyline, and there's no way that we have to select the
they
three
are in
houses
such a
when we don't know
hurry.
anything about them.
You know, each of the three is most unique.
Why is that? Edelgard, Dimitri, Claude. I'm confused. I mean, we already picked the Adrestian Empire, sure. She is a refined young woman, but I feel as though she is always evaluating me. Dimitri. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. Claude. His easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his
Yes,
eyes.
I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
You know, I'm pretty sure that I'm more evaluating than Edelgard is. Considering you just evaluated all three of them. Alright. White Clouds,
Part
Great
1.
Tree Moon,
White
Three
clouds.
Houses.
Great Tree Moon. 3 houses.
Wow, thanks for taking my role away from me.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fódlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fódlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fódlan and these three mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
I actually always thought it was Fódlan, but I guess it is Fódlan.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fódlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garreg Mach Monestary.
Who's that?
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Audience chamber, Great Tree Moon daytime.
Eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now.
Her? You've been here before? Who's her?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
The Archbishop, okay. The Archbishop?
As you know, the majority of folks in Fódlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seiros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Okay, fair enough.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
My name is... Don't speak. My name is...
A fine
Lila.
name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seiros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested.
I must work here? As a mercenary? As a servant?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
What?
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
I think she knows. She knows I
it's
can
you
turn
then?
back time.
So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
You're a physician? You're a songstress?
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela.
Also,
Now,
how do you become a
It
professor
seems
as a
you'll be taking
songstress?
charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
And a
I'll say,
potentially
I
contentious
just
one.
hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The
All
old
right.
man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
That doesn't sound
Have you
promising.
no
I'll need
intention
luck.
of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garreg Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation.
I wonder who
Rhea,
this suspicious individual
for now,
is.
I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
This is a long loading screen. Alright, well, I'm probably going to end this episode off here, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses.